next up we have, and for those of you that are towards the back end, appreciate your patience. But I'm just going in random order here. Dorothy Maes, are you out there? Dorothy Maes. I think I saw her on here. I'm going to ask her to unmute. Dorothy, if you're there, go ahead and click unmute.
Unmute? Can you hear me?
I think you did it. Hello,
Oh,
there's a
good.
familiar face.
Hey, I am not good at this.
Hey, guess what? Here's the cool thing though. Listen, anybody can be an ER shredder. Just do the ER shred. To become an ER shred warrior, there's a rite of passage, and you've got to come on this call and you've got to share your results. And so with that said, just know that this is casual. This is fun. If you haven't already gathered, we're a bunch of goofballs. We're not real formal and stiff. We love people, and we love you. We're excited you're here. So where are you calling from, Dorothy Maes?
I am calling you from Colorado Springs, Colorado.
Oh, very cool. And who was it that shared ER Shred with you?
I think it was you. I think I would see you on Facebook sharing it. I mean, I've been with Isagenix for like ever and a day.
Uh-huh.
I think I started back in like 2005, maybe.
Yep.
And then just been doing products pretty much.
No, very cool.
Here and there. Yeah.
What is your passion?
Oh, my passion is to start my own business. I've been thinking about it a lot lately. I've been laid off for about a month now, and just going like to interviews and trying to prove myself. I know what I know, and either I'm overqualified or something, So it's like, well, maybe it's time to start working for myself again, which I've done before, and I love the freedom. I have my own cleaning business for like 22 years.
Wow.
So I've been thinking a lot lately, what do I want to do when I grow up?
I love that. I think we're all doing that. I think that's what happens at 20 and then 40 and then 60. I think you never stop feeling that. I haven't stopped feeling that.
I think every Dorothy, 10 years is you start a new life. It's time to learn something new and recreate every 10 years.
What's so cool about the people of ER Shred, our ER shredders, is that there is a lot of depth. My wife is doing these things with all the ER shredders. It's called 5 questions. And
I did that with her.
That's what I thought. And and that might be why it came to my mind, because she said, Sean, and she had mentioned your name. She had mentioned Ruby. She told me all the different people that have been on it. And she said, Sean, you know what? These people, there's depth with these people. Like they know a lot of really cool things, and they have a lot of really amazing aspirations and accomplishments and dreams. And so she was just speaking to that and telling me about all the different people and what she'd learned from them. And she's finding a lot of fulfillment in that. So I get what you're saying. Is what I'm trying to say is I totally get what you're saying. I feel like the Sean Escobar of 10 years ago, or gosh, even truthfully, even 2 years ago, that Sean is dead.
Yeah.
And I'm somebody else. That's a different person altogether. Well,
every
Dorothy,
5 minutes.
Every
5 minutes. It's already dead and gone. Time to move on. Right.
That's great. That's grace. I like that. Dorothy, what was your experience like? What unfolded for you with the ER Shred?
I was thinking like before, because I was reading through the questions, and I was thinking before ER Shred, I had discomfort throughout my whole body. And I just felt like it was my age. I felt like the older I get, the more discomforts I'm getting. I even, my knees, I thought my knees were rubbing bone to bone and stuff like that. And I'm like, I don't know what to do. I'm feeling more discomfort, more unhealthy. And I just didn't know what to do. And I thought, shoot, I'm going to be dying if I keep feeling like this and keep going backwards, So I seen the ER Shred, and with the ER Shred, you read it because we're raised to have our carbs and have, that
Totally.
heart healthy diet.
Totally.
And, you know, I try the heart healthy diet and I'm gaining more weight. I try eating salads and try doing good and I'm gaining more weight and I'm getting more discomfort. And it's like, what the heck? So I started with the ER shred. And when I started with the ER shred, it was hard at first. I mean, you know, because it's like, you know, I'm so used to seeing my veggies and my meat and, you know, all my nice little pretty plate all made up and everything. So I would just take like maybe a piece of pork chop to work with me, and then I would just heat that up and eat that. And I've been noticing people's plates, how they decorate them with different meats, so that it's like well, my steak could be my meat, my pork chop could be my potatoes, and yeah, and my bacon could be, you know. But anyway, since I
Just
got
playing tricks on the brain, right?
Yeah, it's like it's really crazy. And then too, like my son and my husband, they're always saying that's high cholesterol, you're going to have a heart attack or a stroke, you know. And my son's always saying clear, you know, whatever. And then my husband, I know, so I said, you know what, I'm going to try it. If I cut out all the carbs and just stick with my meat and my butter and my protein shakes, my shakes are going to give me all the nutrients I need, plus my meat meal and the butter, they're going to start burning my fat for me. And without the carbs, I'm not going to be building my arteries with the bad sugar that causes the heart attacks. So I'm just going to do this, you know. And so the other day I was walking down the stairs and my husband says, wow, you look really thin. And I says, I do? That's a good compliment, because he never says that, you know.
How much
And
weight
so
have
I
you,
start
how
looking
much
at
have you,
myself.
how much, oh, keep going, please.
Oh, so I start looking at myself more and stuff and noticed, you know, because I gain it mostly on my stomach, and my stomach is, it's not as flat as I'd like it to be, but it's gone down a lot. I don't look 9 months pregnant anymore, you know, and stuff. And the other thing too is that I could walk up my steps without discomfort in my knees, because remember I thought it was bone to bone.
Yeah.
I think it was inflammation on inflammation.
Interesting.
You know, the inflammation from all the carbs and stuff, because now that I'm not eating that, I'm running up and down the stairs. I'm carrying my own laundry down. My son doesn't have to help me.
How long has this been for you?
I started back, I think towards the mid of October.
So you're, okay. All right. Let me think. What is that? 3-4 months? 3.5 months? Okay.
Yeah,
right.
about almost 3.5. Yeah.
How much weight did you lose altogether? Or
20 pounds.
20 pounds. Congratulations.
20 pounds.
Did you also do the inches? Did you measure?
I did the start inches. I haven't done
you haven't done the after. Oh my gosh.
I know.
If you do that whenever you feel inclined, if it feels good, if it feels right, you might share the inches lost in the group, because
I'm sure it's quite a bit, because I went from a size, well, if we could go by pants size, I went from a size 14 jeans and I'm down to like a 8, a 10, 8. So I don't know how many
that's pretty dang significant.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Did you ever have that come alive moment where you just noticed that, oh my gosh, I feel incredible?
Yeah. Before I got laid off, my company moved to a big building and we helped them move. And I was picking up these boxes and I was running and loading them in the box. I could not move. I could not walk before. And I'm helping load up these boxes. I'm squatting down, picking them up, running to, you know, I'm moving. I'm moving.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's exciting to me, because I thought I was dying.
Oh boy.
And not to be able to live and just move, just to be able to walk is exciting to me.
Yeah, that is exciting. I'm so happy for you. I see the joy.
Yeah.
Have you noticed anything in the way of cutting the cravings? Have you noticed that?
Yes, I have. Like my boys that live with me, my husband and my son, they like to bring in the cookies, Oreo cookies, the extra cream, the ding dongs and all that.
Yep.
I did give in one day and they were just little heart ding dongs. Sure. And I had one of those and I hurt so bad. It's like, I don't want to do that no more.
You actually noticed that your body was in more pain thereafter.
Yes, right away. I feel it right away.
And yet before ER shred, you never would have interpreted that, right?
No.
Isn't that fascinating?
I wouldn't have had that. Yeah, I wouldn't.
You weren't connected. No. It's like you're muted. You're muted and you have no idea what's causing it. I get it. I'm so happy for you. You seem so happy. And I just wanted to thank you for coming on. Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
I don't know. I've been putting out there. I want a cookbook, and I've been thinking about.
So you've been requesting a cookbook, right?
A cookbook from ER Shred. Yeah, everybody pitch in.
We've got so much talent in this group, and it's such a collaborative. I guarantee you, just because you just said it, it'll happen.
Yeah, I think they're working on it right now.
I believe so. That's fun. That's really fun. We ought to put one together and then print it, and then like have it. Like that'd be cool. It could
start out as an online kind of thing, where we just share with the ER group online.
Yeah.
And then eventually maybe, have people purchase it once we could get it all together.
That's fun. That's a great idea.
Because everybody on ER Shred, they have such amazing recipes. Their food looks so delicious.
Yeah. You play a lot in the group. I noticed that. You show up a lot, you post a lot, you comment a lot. So thank you for that. Is there a reason you're doing that?
Because it's questions I have. A lot of times if I post something out there, I feel like if I have this question, somebody else might have it. And so I'll just post things out there. And then also I kind of give details of like how I drink my coffee or how I do my shakes, time savers in case it might help somebody else. And they could utilize that information in order to make their days, a lot easier and stuff like that.
Great. Do you like the community? Do you enjoy it?
I do enjoy the community. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Me too. It's a lot of fun. Positivity.
Yes, a lot of good people. All Dorothy, good people. All good
thank
people.
You so much. You're awesome. You did it. You're an ER Shred warrior now. So
yay.
Be proud. You did it. You did great. You hit a home run. Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
You bet. All right.